access?
Safe access means a regulated market where people don't have to engage in criminal activity to get the medicine they need. My name is Mark Zartler. I'm the father of Kara Zartler. Kara is a long-time illegal medical marijuana patient. She's 19 now and has a hard time her whole life. She was born at 1 pound 12 ounces, and at 10 hours old she had a stroke. And she was doing okay until autism struck at 4, and she ended up with debilitating self-injury where she brutally beats herself with her hands, beats her ears, beats her face, breaks her nose, breaks her jawbone. And it started when she was 4 years old and weighed less than 30 pounds. And it was a nightmarish situation. And at that time, it was completely uncontrollable except for restraint. So Kara's lifetime worst behaviors were when she was 5. And it wasn't a hard decision to start schizophrenia medicines at that time. We had tried the regular pharmacy road and the antidepressants, and none of that worked. Risperidone helped to a degree. Kind of drove it back from constant to, hourly. Maybe you get a few hours. It was a better life, but it really wasn't very good. As time went by with Kara, we kept having to raise her dose of risperidone, but it really wasn't getting better. In fact, with the ups and downs, by 5th grade, it was kind of felt like we were moving back to when she was 5. So we were kind of going the wrong direction. We had times where we were at the pharmacy where the pharmacist was looking at little Kara's big dose and assuming it was an error. And it was during this time that our life was still filled with hourly episodes, at home and school. We were trying everything. We were in fistfights with the school a lot, advocating for Kara's rights to a fair education. About 8 years ago, in desperation, we gave her a little marijuana brownie, and it relaxed her. She was more interested in us and her surroundings. We were on a long drive, and those had been horrible. She did great. So this was an amazing first-time result, and we continued to use it in the car, and it continued to work. And then we used it a little more at home. And we learned a lot over these years that we've been, and Kara's been a medical marijuana patient. We learned that inhaled THC vapor, is very fast delivery, and it's a perfect rescue medicine for Kara. When she's fitting and we need to get her relief on board quickly, we can do it in 3 minutes. And there's just not anything even close. We also learned that CBD alone helps her, but does not address the acute issues that THC does. We also learned that her developmental performance is tied to her dosage of pharmaceuticals, not to marijuana. When we're able to lower these doses, she makes gains, developmental gains. She learned potty skills when she was completely clear of everything. The real danger in medical marijuana is external. Illegal medical marijuana is a major felony in Texas. It invites Child Protective Services into your life. We've been constantly taking risks for 7 years. We travel with everything. She's going to need it. I'm looking over at my shoulder at the hospitals, doctor's offices, or any medical facility. It's a legitimate fear. I even know what they're going to say. We had to report you. This is a big issue affecting many sick people, their caregivers, and professional care providers. The hospital is a treacherous place for illegal medical marijuana. We've always told her doctors. But what's interesting about that is that I never give that advice. Telling the truth is incredibly risky behavior. People get in trouble all the time. By law, all medical staff and all teachers and all teachers' assistants and everybody in Kara's life are required to report illegal drugs. Practically everybody is a lawbreaker because of Kara. Appropriately dosed THC marijuana helps Kara lead a happier life. Her caregivers need legal options because we need safe access and we need protection from the police and CPS. I joined Americans for Safe Access because it supports my basic values. I believe in inclusiveness. If we can't leave patients behind in this process, we kind of have to bring the whole ship up together. I believe in home grow. From a practical standpoint, illegal medical marijuana is very expensive, prohibitively so for most people. So without a home grow option, you really just have something for the upper middle class. It just doesn't seem right. The third part about ASA is the patient focus. They take more time and education in growing our knowledge and understanding. We need to be inclusive. It is all patients matter. We need to bring everybody up together, or we will be doing this for too long.